Okay, this is going to be take two because when I moved my computer, my external hard drive unplugged. Had 12 minutes of me just ranting about this topic, but it's okay. So, the topic is that on a thing that I watched, this guy said that no one is creative. And it kind of stuck with me, and I've really thought about it, and to him, that is right. And he is right. You know, there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't understand is that you're right in your own opinion. You're always right in your own opinion. Everyone's right in their own type of way and stuff, but that's a different topic. Um, but this one is pretty much saying that everyone is creative. And how you are creative is the choices that you make and your intelligence of the world around you and how you see yourself inside that world. You know, we can take a simple example as, you talking to your parents or talking to your friend or talking to someone that, you want to talk to. And, you have to think of like introductory and you have to like make sure you know how the conversation is going and stuff. So like, you say hello and they say hello back. And then they throw you something, and then you have to understand the room. You have to understand how the conversation is going to be going. You have to do, you have to think about, okay, what are they going to say next? What are they going to do next? Are they going to say something mean? Are they going to say something kind of great? Are they going to tell a joke? Like, your brain's doing that without you really even realizing it. Like, it's doing, like, all this, like, super fast. And it's completely unconsciousness. Well, not unconsciousness, but uh, the thing to where it runs it automatically. I can't. The word's not coming to me right now, but uh, it's doing all that like just instantly before you even say a word and stuff, and that's really cool. And you're you're the only person who thinks of that one thing to say in that one moment. Now, granted, everyone says hello and everyone says goodbye, but that's still creative because you can say hello in like 20 different ways. You can say bye in 20 different ways. You can change up how many times you say hello, or how many times you say a different type of thing, or how many times you say goodbye, and how many times you say it a different way. You know? You can say hello in a conversation twice. Well, that's just being creative because you just did something weird. You did something that you brought into the world that no one else thought of. Huh? It's like, you just did that. Because you said hello twice. Or you just saying like 3 words. You can just think of 3 words right here, right now. You just been creative. Because you just thought of 3 words that no one else has thought of. Now, granted, you can do statistics and this person has thought the same as you, this person, but you do the same thing at the same time. You both don't have the same processing things. Some people that take their things slower and they understand it and they process it, and other people they go really fast and say the first thing they want to come to the mind. Some people don't got filters and stuff like that. They're creative people as well because they're saying the first thing that comes to them, while other people where it's more filtered and more like they understand the process that gets processes then and then they say something back out. That's being creative as well because you have to take in information and take that information and turn that back into something where they understand. That's just normal language. How is that not being creative? How is that not being like the English language is such a hard like thing to learn is because of how like philosophical we all are. Like, it's raining cats and dogs. It's not literally raining cats and dogs. We're just saying it rains hard. That's it. If you really come down and think about that and just think how humans interact and just how we do stuff, it's just really just insane to think that we're all not creative. Like you deciding to get out a pen and paper to take notes. Well, you're just being creative because probably there's someone in class who's not taking notes. Or there's one person who probably took it slower than you did. Like 3 to like the smallest amount of time that this person put their pen to the paper, and then you're just being creative because you did that thing in that point in time at that certain time period. That's creativity. That is 100% creativity. 100%. I was checking my time, sorry. And that's beautiful. And a lot of people don't see that. Like, a lot of people will hear or see a lot of, like, celebrities or watch the news or do something. Who knows? Whatever you do, you will hear people talking about, I don't know, some topic about something. Like, we can take video games for an example. Uh, let's say that Activision came out and talked about their new Call of Duty that they made. And, they're saying that this Call of Duty has been very creative. And, yeah, it kinda is, And even the people playing it is kind of creative. Because, like, trick shotting's a thing that was made back in Black Ops 2, where, some dude had to, like, figure out how to spin around in a circle. But even before then, that I think it was like Modern Warfare 2. I think it was when trick shotting was actually created and stuff. Some dude had to think of that. And then some other guy had to, like, be inspired by doing that, and then doing that, and then these other guys have actually realized how to do it as well, and then add more to it, and then do stuff like that, and then go to the next game and learn the whole process over again, learn a completely new system. That's being creative, because they're taking their intelligence and putting it in different ways. And I don't see why people don't understand that. It just boggles my mind that where it's like, how do you not understand that you are creative? Because you're just doing something that someone else didn't do. You thought of a situation that someone else didn't do. You did something else that someone completely did not do. Even Karens are daggum creative. You have to think about that. Even Karens are creative. I know that's a strong statement, but still, like them people are creative because they're complaining about something, but they feel like they need to complain about something, which, and some people have to, and some people feel like they want to complain and do that. That's fine, because there's nothing wrong with complaining about something because you feel like something needs to change and stuff like that. It just, there's a point to where you can take it too far. But they're creative in the sense of they took the situation, took upon to it at that time. At that point in time, they're like, hey, I'm going to do this. And someone else didn't do it. Someone else went somewhere else. You buying food at a grocery store, that's being creative. Because you bought something at this point in time where someone else did not buy. That's how everyone is creative. Creativity is not bound to just arts. You don't have to draw to be creative. You don't have to make music to be creative. You don't have to understand how. I'm trying to think of other. You don't have to act to be creative. You don't have to write books and stuff to be creative. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to understand none of that to be creative, because you already are, as you are now. And that's just, it just really boggles me that where people don't think like that. And it's okay they don't think like that. That's fine. That's completely okay. That's completely okay if you don't understand that you're creative, because you just don't know. You haven't found that out yet. Because everyone is creative. You just gotta find it. Everyone has something inside of them that they can find themselves. And including the person who's watching this, you're also creative. Yes, the person who is sitting on their phone watching this right now, you are the most creative person that you can ever possibly know. And trust me, I know. You probably, like, think to yourself right now and thinking like, no, I'm not creative. I'm not going to be creative. Stop. Just stop. You are creative. Don't let anyone else tell you you're not. You are creative. You are 100% you, and you're creative. And honestly, that's it. You are creative. That's just how it's going to go. If you just stop Like, let's just say you decided to not do anything, you're still being creative because you still decide. Sorry to spit everywhere. you just you just at that point decided, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this today. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna do this, and this is nothing. And that's fine. You honestly just made something with your life and stuff like that because you honestly picked an opinion. Like the other day, with me, I should be working on a game that I want to be creating right now. Right. I should be, but I decided not to. Well, why did I decide not to do it? It's not because I was being lazy and stuff like that. It was just because I wanted to do something completely different for that day, or I just wanted to play Minecraft, or I just wanted to do this and this thing, or I just wanted to play Melee, or I just wanted to relax. That's something that I don't understand with people, to where that they think that creativity is you always making something. Creativity is that, and yes, it is you making something, but it's more than that. Creativity is just you living. It's just you, like, being there. You understanding the world's going around you, and you just taking that, processing it, and then putting it back out. That's being creative. And honestly, that's just all I'm really going to say, because it's already been like 11 minutes, and I can probably still go on and on and on about this, but that's probably not going to help or do anything. I'm very passionate about this thing, but it's okay. Just know that you're creative, everyone's creative, and keep telling that to yourself. Don't let anyone else tell you no. Don't let anyone else say, no, you're not. And he didn't mean it like that. I don't think he did mean it like that. Like, honestly, knowing him, I don't think he meant it like that. He was just trying to help someone else and help them feel better about themselves. But I just didn't like the way that he presented it and how the way that he said it. I don't think that's how he meant. I don't think he's a bad person for it. I just didn't really agree with it, and I'm just saying my own opinion to response to that, which is creative, by the way. But just know that anything you do is creative. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. I don't know if I'll do this again or not. Maybe. I think about stuff like this all the time. And it was kind of fun. It's just kind of fun just sitting in my room, randomly talking to a black screen on my computer. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Have an amazing day. It doesn't have to be productive or not. Just have an amazing day. Like, just think to yourself, I'm like, I'm a good person. And just tell yourself that, and then go on. You might have done some bad things in the past, but it doesn't really matter. You're you now. And you can change if you don't like yourself now or not. You can. And it goes all into you being creative. So, I'm going to stop repeating myself, and I'm just going to get off. Alright, well, bye.